us solve some of the problems using the relations between beta and gamma functions. Among them, the first example is this. Show that 2 times integral from 0 to pi beta of sin to the power p theta into cos to the power q theta d theta is equal to gamma p plus 1 divided by 2 into q plus 1 divided by 2 whole divided by gamma p plus q plus 2 divided by 2. Okay. Of course, in order to prove this, we know this. We know that beta mn is equal to 2 times integral from 0 to pi beta of sin to the power 2m minus 1 theta into cos to the power 2m minus 1 theta into d theta. And also we know beta mn is equal to, by the relation between beta and gamma functions, beta mn is equal to gamma m into gamma n divided by gamma m plus n. Now let me call these as results number 1 and 2. Observe these two results. The left hand sides are same. So let us equate the right hand sides now. 2 times integral from 0 to pi beta of sin to the power 2m minus 1 theta into cos to the power 2n minus 1 theta into d theta is equal to gamma m into gamma n divided by gamma m plus n. Just by equating the right hand sides of results number 1 and 2, we get this. And in this result, you make use of this substitution. Put 2m minus 1 is equal to p and 2m minus 1 is equal to q. So that 2m is equal to p plus 1 and therefore m is equal to p plus 1 by 2. Similarly, 2m minus 1 is equal to q implies that n is equal to q plus 1 divided by 2. Yes, substituting these values here, the above result becomes 2 times integral from 0 to pi by 2, write it as it is. Sin to the power 2m minus 1, you have taken it as p, you write p theta here, into cos to the power 2n minus 1. 2n minus 1 you have taken it as q, write it as q here, q theta into d theta is equal to the, see the right hand side, gamma m is gamma p plus 1 by 2 into gamma n is gamma q plus 1 divided by 2 whole divided by m plus n. M plus n means p plus 1 divided by 2 plus q plus 1 divided by 2. You write the numerator as it is and you just see the denominator. Take the LCM here. 2 is the LCM. If I add them, p plus 1 plus q plus 1 means p plus q plus 2 we get. And therefore, your 2 times integral from 0 to pi beta of sin to the power p theta into cos to the power q theta d theta is equal to, we get gamma p plus 1 by 2 into gamma q plus 1 by 2 divided by gamma p plus q plus 2 divided by 2. Divide by 2 on both the sides. This 2 cancels in the left hand side. Integral from 0 to pi beta of sin to the power p theta into cos to the power q theta d theta is equal to gamma p plus 1 by 2 into gamma q plus 1 divided by 2 whole divided by, we are dividing this by 2. So take 2 in the denominator. 2 times gamma p plus q plus 2 divided by 2. This is what we wanted to prove here. And remember this result, and we are going to use this result here while proving the next examples. Okay, let's go to the next example now. Let us prove this result. Integral from 0 to pi beta of sin to the power 4x into cos to the power 6x is equal to 3 pi divided by 512. Say, in order to prove this, this is exactly of the type integral from 0 to pi beta of sin to the power p theta into cos to the power q theta into d theta here, into d theta. So your p is 4 and q is 6. By the above result, it is equal to gamma p plus 1 divided by 2. P plus 1 divided by 2 it is. It is 4 plus 1, 5 by 2. Next q plus 1, 6 plus 1, 7 by 2. Gamma 7 by 2. Whole divided by 2 times gamma p plus q plus 2 divided by 2. P is 4 plus q is 6 plus 2. It is 12 divided by 2. Right? 12 by 2, of course, it may be written as 6. And this gamma 5 by 2, write it as it is, into gamma 7 by 2 divided by 2 into root 6, because 2 1s are 2 6s are cancels. It is gamma 6 it is. And now this gamma 5 by 2 may be written as gamma 5 by 2 may be written as same. Gamma 5 by 2 may be written as gamma 3 by 2 plus 1 into gamma 7 by 2 may be written as gamma 5 by 2 plus 1 and divided by 2 into gamma 6. Gamma n is equal to n minus 1 factorial. Gamma 6 means it is 6 minus 1 factorial it is. 6 minus 1 factorial. The above result is of the type gamma n plus 1. Gamma n plus 1 is equal to n into gamma n. N into gamma n. N means 3 by 2 into gamma n is gamma 3 by 2. Next, gamma 5 by 2. Similarly, it is gamma n into gamma 5 by 2 into gamma 5 by 2 divided by 2 into 6 minus 1 factorial is 5 factorial. This is equal to, you can write 3 by 2 as it is into gamma 3 by 2 may be written as half plus 1 into 5 by 2 write it as it is into gamma 5 by 2 may be written as 3 by 2 plus 1 whole divided by 2 into 5 factorial means 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. Yes, this is 3 by 2, you write it as it is. 3 by 2 you write it as it is into gamma half plus 1 is by again gamma n plus 1 is n into gamma n. It is 3 by 2, n is half into gamma half into gamma half. And similarly here 5 by 2 once again 5 by 2 you write it as it is into gamma 3 by 2 plus 1 is it is 3 by 2 into gamma 3 by 2 divided by this 5 4s are 20 20 into 2 40 into 3 it is 140 into 3 120 we get. So in the result we get 120 here and this is 2 into 5 4s are 20, yes, 20 2s are 40, 40 3s are 120 into 2, it is 240 it is. Okay, this is equal to 3 by 2 write it as it is, half write it as it is into gamma half is root pi into 5 by 2 into 3 by 2 into gamma 3 by 2 once again it may be written as gamma half plus 1 divided by 240 you write it as it is divided by 240 write it as it is. This is equal to yes, this is equal to what? It is 3 by 2 into half into root pi is how much? Root pi. Gamma half it is. Gamma half is root pi. Gamma half is root pi. That I have written. Root pi you write it as it is. 5 by 2 into 3 by 2 into gamma half plus 1. Once again, it is half into gamma half divided by 240. It is divided by 240. This is equal to 3 by 2 into 2 by 2. Yes, it is 3 by 4 into root pi into root pi, write it as it is, into 5 3s are 15 divided by 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8 into gamma half is root pi whole divided by 240, write it as it is. This root pi into root pi, yes, this is equal to 15 3s are 45 divided by 4 into 8 into 240 into root pi is pi. If you simplify this, definitely we get the answer. It is 3 pi divided by 512. This is your required answer. Okay. Result. We can go to this problem. Prove that integral from 0 to pi beta of root sin theta into d theta into integral from 0 to pi beta of d theta divided by root sin theta is equal to pi. Okay, in order to prove this, take the left hand side to be proved. Your left hand side to be proved is this integral from 0 to pi beta of root sin theta into d theta into integral from 0 to pi beta of d theta by root sin theta. Of course, here this is equal to integral from 0 to pi beta, write it as it is. Root sin theta may be written as sin to the power half theta into d theta. Similarly, this one can be written as integral from 0 to pi beta of 1 over root sin theta may be written as sin to the power minus half theta into d theta. In order to bring that into that form, that is sin to the power p theta into cos to the power q theta, you write it as integral from 0 to pi beta of sin to the power half theta, you write it as it is, into cos to the power 0 theta into d theta, where your p is half and q is 0 into this. You can write integral from 0 to pi beta of sin to the power minus half theta into cos to the power 0 theta d theta. So here your p is minus half and q is 0. Using the same formula, it is gamma p plus 1 p plus 1 by 2. It is gamma half plus 1 divided by 2. Divided by 2, it is gamma half plus 0 divided by 2 here. Next into gamma q plus 1, 0 plus 1 divided by 2 here. This is equal into whole divided by gamma p is half plus q is 0 plus 2 into similarly here gamma p plus 1 by 2 minus half plus 1 divided by 2 into gamma q plus 1 by 2 0 plus 1 divided by 2 whole divided by gamma p plus q plus 2 divided by 2. Your p is minus half into q is 0 plus 2 divided by 2. Yes, simplifying this we get gamma 3 by 4 it is. This is gamma half. It is 2 into, here also we get 2, here also we get 2. 2 into gamma 5 by 4 it is. Into similarly, this one is gamma half plus 1 divided by 2 is gamma 1 by 4 into gamma half divided by 2 times gamma 3 by 4. This is equal to gamma half, you write it as it is, into gamma 1 by 4 into gamma half whole square. Gamma half whole square. Yes, which is nothing but pi divided by this 2 into, this can be written as 1 by 4 into gamma 1 by 4 because pi by 4 may be written as 1 by 4 plus 1. So it is 1 by 4 into gamma 1 by 4. So that this gamma 1 by 4 cancels. Gamma half whole square is nothing but pi. 4 into this 2 is 4, it is 4 into 1 by 4. And this 4 cancels. Gamma half whole square is pi. That is your required RHS here. Required RHS. Is it right? Okay. The same formula, we can have one more example. Prove that integral from 0 to pi by 2 of sin to the power 3 theta into cos to the power 4 theta d theta is equal to 2 by 35. This is as good as integral from 0 to pi by 2 of sin to the power p theta into cos to the power q theta d theta, whose result is equal to gamma p plus 1 by 2 into gamma q plus 1 divided by 2 whole divided by 2 times gamma p plus q plus 2 divided by 2. Here, of course, your p is 3 and q is 4. Using this, integral from 0 to pi by 2 of sin cube theta into cos to the power 4 theta d theta is equal to gamma p plus 1 means gamma 4 by 2. Gamma q plus 1 means 4 plus 1, 5 by 2. Whole divided by 2 times gamma p plus q plus 2, 3 plus 4, 7 plus 2, 9 by 2. Okay. Yes. Of course, we can write gamma 9 by 2 as gamma 7 by 2 plus 1, which may be written as 7 by 2 into gamma 7 by 2. Yes, 7 by 2 write it as it is. Gamma 7 by 2 may be written as gamma 5 by 2 plus 1. 7 by 2 into 5 by 2 write it as it is into gamma 5 by 2. This is equal to 7 by 2 into 5 by 2. This can be written as gamma 5 by 2 may be written as gamma 3 by 2 plus 1. This is equal to 2 minus 1 factorial into gamma 5 by 2. So your this above result becomes 2 minus 1 factorial into gamma 5 by 2 divided by this 7 by 2 into 5 by 2 into gamma 5 by 2. So that this gamma 5 by 2 cancels. And 2 minus 1 is 1 factorial, which is equal to 1. 7 5s are 35 divided by 2. This can be written as 2 by 35. The required result. Okay. Yes. Now go to the next example here. If a is greater than 1, show that integral from 0 to a of x to the power a divided by a to the power x into dx is equal to gamma a plus 1 divided by log a whole to the power a plus 1. In order to do this, you just take the left hand side to be proved. It is integral from 0 to infinity of x to the power a by a to the power x into dx. This a to the power x may be written as e to the power x into log a. So, you write integral from 0 to infinity as it is, x to the power a as it is. Instead of a to the power x, e to the power x into log a, you write into dx, because you say a is equal to e power log a. Therefore, a to the power x is equal to e to the power x into log a. And this, if I take it to numerator, it is x to the power a, integral from 0 to infinity, write it as it is, x to the power a as it is, into e to the power x log a, you take it to numerator. It is e to the power minus x log a we get. And here, you make use of this substitution. Put x log a is equal to t, which implies that x is equal to t by log a, and our log a is equal to dx or x is equal to t by log a, and on differentiation, this implies that dx is equal to dt divided by log a, because 1 over log a constant, differentiation of t with respect to t is dt here. Okay. It is dx by dt is equal to 1 over log a we get. Okay. Now, we have made use of this substitution, so let us check the limits of integration. When x is equal to 0 lower limit, your new variable t is equal to 0. T is equal to 0 here. and then x is equal to infinity, t is equal to infinity. Therefore, your left hand side now it becomes integral from 0 to infinity of x to the power a, you write it as it is, into e to the power minus t into 1 over log a into dt. Here you can write this x to the power a by log a to hold to the power a. X is equal to t by log a, we have taken x is equal to t by log a. That you have to write here. Hold to the power a, you write it as it is, into e to the power minus t into dt divided by log a. And now this is of the type a by b whole to the power m, a to the power m into b to the power m. So it is t to the power a divided by log a whole to the power a, log a whole to the power a into e to the power minus t into dt divided by log a. This log a whole to the power a into log a is 1 over log a whole to the power a plus 1. Integral from, it is a constant, it can be written outside. Integral from 0 to infinity of t to the power, you write this in this fashion, a plus 1 minus 1, because the definition it is x to the power n minus 1 and t to the power minus x. So t to the power a, you write it as t to the power a plus 1 minus 1 into e to the power minus t dt. This is by definition of gamma function, it is gamma a plus 1. It is gamma a plus 1. And this carry this 1 over log a whole to the power a plus 1 as it is into this by definition of logarithm, it is gamma a plus 1, which is our required RHS. Okay, with this your beta and gamma functions is over. There is only one thing left, that is the duplication formula. Let us go to that in your next class itself. Okay, thank you.